Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a look for less video, so let's get right into these pieces. First up is a long line denim jacket. So if you saw my last Walmart haul, I'll link it up above for you and in the description box, then this might look a little bit familiar to you. However, this is not the jacket that I featured from Walmart. This is from the brand Cut from the Cloth. And this jacket is $120. So as you can see, it's so cute. It's a really beautiful jacket and it is primarily cotton. It also has about 15%, I believe, of like polyester blend and then a little bit of spandex. So that does give it a little bit of stretch and softness. It is such a cute jacket. I walked into one of our local boutiques, fell in love with it, and I just immediately had to have it. Now, why I like this one is because, as you can see, it's just very soft. It's very feminine. It has a tiny bit of almost a puff sleeve, a little bit of like ruching here, pocket details, and it does have like a very pronounced waist. The other beauty of it is these little side slit pockets that are very streamlined, so you're not going to get anything bulky or puffy. And the kicker is it is long enough that it's actually a dress as well, albeit it is a fitted dress. But you know, if you're feeling really confident, you can button it up, and I think it's going to be great with leggings, and it's also going to be so cute with maybe like knee-high boots, or even if you're really into the Western look right now, this would be perfection with a cowboy hat and some nice Western boots as well, cowboy boots. So again, $120. But let's move into Walmart. This is the jacket that I just featured in my last Walmart haul, and the kicker is it is $34.98 full price, and this one's actually 100% cotton. So if you're really looking for that true denim feel, you're going to get it here. I will say it is a little bit stiffer, which it's going to be if it doesn't have spandex or polyester in it, but it is not uncomfortable. I actually love this jacket. I think it is very nice and it's really comfortable on. Now, the differences are, again, 100% cotton. This one is a little bit cut wider here. And as you can see in the video, it does have a belt. Now, I do like the belt feature. However, with this particular belt, just being 100% honest, this belt is on the short side. And it kind of is like one of those, what I like to call trench coat belts. So it has like this little flappy kind of buckle on it. These are not my favorite because they are metal and they do tend to get in the way, and I've actually slammed these types of buckles into my car door before, and that didn't make me very happy. However, this is removable, so if you'd like, you can just wear this all the way without the belt at all, or you can make your own belt. So why do I like this one versus the other one? Well, it's a little shorter, so if you're not going to wear it as a dress, then it still covers your bum really well. It has beautiful side slit pockets as well. They are a little different style, as you can see, but they are very streamlined and they don't give you any horizontal lines, you know, on a lot of people's widest parts where like their hips are and things. So really great. It does have the pockets. It has a much more mild smell, by the way. So we talk about this all the time on this channel. Some of these denim type products come with it's really bad actually in some cases, smell that you can almost not get out. My expensive one has more of that smell than this one. I've had them both hanging here for, I don't know, almost 2 weeks now. And when I had this one hanging, I didn't notice the smell, but when I put my expensive one and put it up, immediately, like there's times in the day when I walk by and that's what I can smell. So the cheaper one is better for that. So that's definitely a plus. I love them both. I'm really tempted to keep them both. It's, you know, kind of extra, but they do have enough differences that I think I could get away with it. However, you know, I don't know. I'm still deciding, but I think this one is beautiful and for so much cheaper. We're talking like, what, $85 cheaper? You know, you really can't go wrong with this. The next clothing item I am going to talk about are these Ready to Rulu joggers from Lululemon. Now, these are a high-rise jogger. They come in multiple different lengths. I think it's like a 24 or 25, 28. I prefer to go with the 28, and they are considered a high rise. So just keep those two things in mind when I show you the pair from Walmart that I'm going to talk about. Now, these are These are so good. They're so good that I already own 2 pair, and I would not be sorry to buy a 3rd pair. I literally wear these at least once a week, both pair actually, so I'm constantly in these. Now, what I love about these are they have the thick, wide waistband, and if you look close up, it has like this like kind of triple layer piecing on it, and then it has the little belt that goes in through the middle. And then it also has like really sleek side pockets, and they're not bulky. I love that about them. And then true to Lululemon style, on the rear end, it does have that kind of curved up seaming that cuts in on the sides here and goes all the way down. Now for my height and my leg length, the longer length is perfection. Like, I always have a problem with joggers being cropped on me no matter what. So the longer length and the higher rise works pretty well. I do have a short torso though, so the high rise is actually a tiny bit too high for me actually, and it kind of slips once in a while, but definitely worth it to me to just, you know, fight that, because that's just a personal issue that I have with my body type. And overall, they are so comfortable. They are, I believe, like a spandex lycra type of situation, and they are very, very thin. So in like the coldest months, or when I'm traveling to cold temperatures, these are actually too thin. You know, I can wear them in the car or whatnot, the airplane, but there's times when I'm like, man, I need a thicker pair of sweatpants or joggers, and I can't seem to find that at Lululemon. Plus, those each actually are even more expensive. So in come the Walmart version. All right, here we are. These are from the brand Athletic Works, which is super affordable at Walmart. This is oftentimes the brand that you are going to find when you walk in store, and you're going to find them like folded up on one of those little like counter style pieces, and they're going to be in multiple different colors, and they're going to have tops to match. So I'll get to that in a second. So I'm talking super affordable. Like, I want to say these were around like $18. I mean, crazy cheap. So at first I thought, okay, this is way too good to be true. So I grabbed them, and I love this color. They do have multiple color options, including a burgundy, which I think is beautiful as well. But as you can see, I already had a burgundy set. They have the same exact style of the top here. So it has that little like triple seaming, which is kind of important because you want that when you have a drawstring waist, so that it doesn't like flop around and get stuck everywhere. So that is made really well. They also have a really clean line side seam pocket. And then when you turn it around, they also have a curved seam that goes above the rear end as well. Okay, so what are the differences? The differences are, first and foremost, these are much thicker, and they have that kind of fleecy sweatshirt material inside. However, they are not so thick that you're going to be like constantly sweating in them, but they are definitely more for a little bit colder of a climate. But they just they're just made so well. I can't believe this. So this is basically everything that I've been looking for in the ready to Rulus for the winter time. The only differences that I will tell you ahead of time are that the crotch seam is going to be a little bit shorter, approximately an inch shorter. So they are going to sit a little bit lower on your natural waist. So be prepared for that, especially if you have a really long torso. They are not exactly high-waisted, but I wouldn't call them like low rise either. They also only come in one length as far as I can see. And when I measured them up to my, I think those are 28-inch ready to Rulus, it's basically about, what is this, almost 2 inches shorter. So I'm going to guess that these are approximately maybe like a 26-inch seam, something like that. However, as you can see, they fit me pretty well, and my legs are where my length are. And I do not like cropped joggers very much because they oftentimes stick on my calf, and then they kind of feel tight around that area, and then when I go to sit, it pulls and it's really uncomfortable, and I am not finding that with these. I did consider sizing up. I ended up getting a medium, which is an 8 to 10. The large, I believe they are saying, is a 12 to 14. I think these are going to be a staple. And here's the bonus. The Walmart version actually has a sweatshirt hoodie that matches it perfectly. So you have an instant outfit, and I always think that these type of like solid color, all one shade all the way down sweatsuits or like jogger sets are always so much more elevated than anything else. And that is one thing that I feel like Lululemon was missing for me. I couldn't just go in and grab those and find like the perfect, like same weight, same color hoodie that would match perfectly with that. And quite frankly, a lot of Lululemon's tops don't fit me properly. So the fact that I found just the most beautiful jogger set from Walmart, and I think the whole set altogether would be like well under $50. Perfection. So let me just quickly go over this with you. It is a little bit of a longer line hoodie, so you could actually wear this with other leggings and things if you wanted to, and it does have the side slit on both sides, finished out perfectly, has the little kangaroo pocket, obviously the typical drawstring here. It just kind of, I like how it is cut as well, because even though it is more of a crew neck, it gives you plenty of room in your neck, so you don't feel like it's up here choking you all the time. And it also has, I'm loving this, you guys, I wish everyone would do this. The inside of the hoodie is more of like a satiny soft fabric. It's not like the rest of it, which is like that fleecy sweatshirt material. So again, if you have to put it on or off over your head, you're not messing up your hair. Like, this is so genius. I love it. And I love that it's more finished out looking as well when it is hanging loose down here. You know, that way it's not that kind of fleecy stuff. So overall, such a good deal. But I do want to caution you on one thing. I will have the links to all these in the description box, and I am going to differentiate which one matches, because I made this mistake. The mistake was Athletic Works had this blue hoodie and this blue hoodie online. And as you can see, they're different. But online you can't tell, and you don't know which one's going to match your joggers. So I ordered them both thinking, well, this hoodie's a tiny bit different and it's cut different. And then this one looks a little thicker, so let me try them both. Well, this one doesn't match. This one is clearly a little bit like more of a, it's even more of like a darker, deeper navy. And this one is actually a much thinner material. This one is like more similar to my Ready to Rulu outfits. So it's very, very thin, kind of like a lighter weight knit. Nice too, but it just doesn't match. So know that going in. And the main difference you're gonna know if you are ordering online as well is that this one has kind of like that cowl neck, if you can see that. The cowl neck kind of sticks up, and the one that matches the joggers does not. The one that matches the joggers is like more of a true crew neck. So I just wanted, oh, and it does not have pockets either, I don't think. Right. So the one that does match is crew neck and has the kangaroo pockets. So make sure that you do notice that if you are trying to get a matching set. All right, that does it for me today. Let me know in the comments below, do you like these types of video that are kind of looks for less, or let's compare kind of a low end to a high end piece and see what we can find? I'd really appreciate your feedback on that. And again, thank you for your time. I appreciate everything. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you soon.